Hi there, Andy Banks from the Daily Sport. Tomorrow's game against Kirkstall, obviously you've lost the last few against them. Is this a chance to get revenge over them? Is this affecting the mentality of the game approaching?
It certainly is a chance to get revenge over them. Yeah, like you said, we've struggled against them in recent appearances. But I believe that tomorrow we have the capability of defeating them. I think we're a strong squad, and I think we'll go out and we've got very good morale right now. We know we're capable of beating them, and we will go out and beat them.
Jake Hobson here from Scarborough Evening News. How are you looking to approach the game tomorrow?
Full on attack, no question about it. We've got a strong defence. We know they can. We know that some lads can sit back at the back, but we will go for the goals. You don't win matches by not scoring goals. You win matches by scoring goals.
So have you found the perfect system then, or are you still experimenting with the formations at the moment?
We've always been an attacking side, but we found the perfect system. Our biggest problem was the gap in between Deck and the rest of the players. There was no connection between them, but we've been working on that in training, and I believe we're a better side because of it now.
Yeah, another question as well, forwarded on from my colleague. What are the chances of James Zuma will be making his first team this week?
Very high, but I'm not going to give away any clues to our starting 11. I wouldn't want the Kirkstall lads to know our tactics or anything, even though I've just Can we cut that out? I wouldn't want the Kirkstall lads to know our starting 11. So, but chances are very high for everyone to be in the pitch tomorrow.
There's a new keeper in the team. Can you give us a bit of insight into how the youth development works at FLOB FC?
If you've got the ability, you can make it into the squad. I'm very keen on bringing our youngest and brightest through the ranks. It's all about the future. It's not just about the now. So that you might see. It's a very big might. You might see a new appearance from a younger lad tomorrow. Yes.
And how do you think you'll cope with the pressure of such a big derby game? First game, first blood. How's he going to do it?
I've seen our younger players in the reserves games, and they're not shy to go out all big. I think they'll be very excited to play tomorrow, to be honest.
That's a question for the captain, James Proctor. What's the current mood of the players in the dressing room in the build-up to tomorrow's game?
It's fantastic. It's good. All bonded together. I'm going to go out there and win.
There's no negativity of any of the previous results or anything like that?
Don't have that flop.
No?
Always positive.
Okay.
So I feel that we've had a bit of poor form as of late. How do you intend to change this? Is it your job to rally the troops?
It's all of his jobs really. Once we step across that white line, the manager can't do anything. So as the 11, we've got to go out there and we've got to give us best performance and get the 3 points.
Question here for both manager and the captain, whichever wants to answer first. There's been a lot of change at the club over the last few years, and often it can have a knock-on effect on the pitch, but it seems to have gone onwards and upwards for FLOB. What's been the main reason for that?
The chemistry, I think. Everyone wants to come and play for us now, and it's hard to get into that starting 11, and it just makes everyone try, and the chemistry's brilliant. It's installed by the manager. It's all good from top to bottom.
Yeah, it's like I said at first, we struggled a bit with the connection between the midfield and Deck, but I believe now that we've found our chemistry and we've found the right system to go about it tomorrow.
Have you got any injury concerns ahead of the game?
No injury concerns. We are going to be missing one player due to his mentality. I've given him some time off to get more confident on the pitch, to be honest. But other than that, there are no injury concerns whatsoever.
Would you like to elaborate on which player you're talking about? Or
You'll have to wait and see till the starting 11 tomorrow.
have you got any selection dilemmas?
None at all, really. I think we're covered every way. I think we're pretty much set.
Okay.
And we see on your Twitter feed yesterday you've signed a new player in Jake Hobson. Do you want to tell us about that signing?
Yeah, signing Jake Olsen is brilliant for us. We've been looking for that hard-working midfielder, and he obviously gives the rest of the lads a bit of competition, which I believe will up our game tomorrow. Yeah, so I think it will work well for us. He's got a good chance of starting tomorrow, to be honest.
And in your position as manager of the team, obviously you're player manager. Does that affect your managing abilities at all? You know, in terms of the day and getting the players ready.
No, I'll tell the lads before the match what I'm expecting of them, how we're going to go about the game, who's starting, and then when we're on the pitch, I leave it up to the skipper. He's there to rally them on. Obviously, everybody on the pitch is a leader, but I don't think any of the lads have any problems with me being on the pitch at all, and I don't feel any at all.
Question to both of you. What's it like now with FLOB FC being a lot more in the spotlight than what they previously were? Obviously, the club is expanding its brand. And again, there's a lot of interest coming from other clubs, not only for the players but wanting to play them. How have you responded to this sort of new interest, new popular?
Popularity is good. The bigger the club, the better. The media team work well, and they've reached out there. Every club's got to start somewhere, and after they get in the right way, we'll get bigger and bigger.
I think that's positive. I want nothing more than the club to expand. I think expansion is brilliant. Players will be interested, and more teams will be interested. It means more experience for my players, and the more games we have, the more we'll win.
Is there any particular players you'll be keeping an eye out, or you'll be like to watch out on the opposition tomorrow?
Well, I don't know their starting 11, but I'm sure there'll be a few. They usually put the big lads at the back, which can be a struggle, but that's just their tactics. They have a bit of flair about them with Dan Craven and Sam Gill, but I think our defence has the capability to cope with them.
Do you believe Kirkstall have a weak link?
A weak link? I think their weakest link is that they keep changing their squad. I don't think they have I don't think they have a starting 11, a proper starting 11. They seem to have new players every time we play them, so I think that's their weakest link. Lack of chemistry.